back to another Nightly Passions video, and this time, last we left off, we were about to go on an herbalist quest, and to go there, I talked to the witch. I kind of skipped a bit of it, I didn't really record that part, but yeah. And now we unlock another location, Glade of Death. I have more pressing matters to resolve before I go there. What? Excuse me. Is that like endgame? Oh, we gotta tell her. We gotta tell her. We gotta tell her that we have to go venture in there and hopefully not die. I come bearing news. The nun. Oh, well, a cat here everywhere in my face. The nun stands stock still in anticipation. It looks as though she's even stopped breathing. Come on, don't leave me in suspense. The man should learn where the book might be located. There's something scary wherever that is, isn't there? Scary and then some. It's unlikely that the Grimoire's guardian will give me the book of his own volition. Huh. Oh. Don't worry, Mirna. I've faced worse monsters before. However, the nun nevertheless regards you with despair. Come on, everything will be alright. Let's just take it one step at a time, okay? Whatever you say, Hunter, you would know best. Good. Now I just need to figure out how to kill the damn snake. I have no idea. Hold on, I've been asking around town a little. It might be that this isn't true, but someone mentioned that our fisherman is here precisely because of that very basilisk. I don't know the details, but... You're right, I'll have a talk with him. Perhaps he can tell me what to do about that thing. The fisherman? Interesting. I thought he was just your average old fisherman. Wait a minute. Tell me, you've lived there for some time, and based from the townsfolk's hearsays and rumors, from what I gathered... You're staying here for the very reason of a basilisk of some kind? A serpent matter? There have been all kinds. I've seen many things. Strange ones, baffling ones, even terrifying ones. Like a basilisk. Ooh. It's said that anyone who sees such a creature won't tell anyone anything because his gaze turns them to stone. You wouldn't want to see him, I can promise you that, Hunter. What if I do? I have an insatiable curiosity. To my misfortune, so do I. And at present, I'd very much like to see the basilisk once more, only up closer this time. So then, I haven't always been a fisherman. Alright, I don't want to feel guilty when you die, so ask and I will tell. I don't mind. How do I deal with this damn beast? Such a thing might happen, you'll have to be careful where you look. Or know how I can kill him. Well, it probably can't be all that hard. He's just a big snake. A blow from a sword ought to suffice, except that looking at him. Yeah, well, swinging at him blindly isn't exactly going to be a deal. Try burnishing your wood. Your wood? What? Your sword to a shine. You'll see in it like you would in a mirror, and you wouldn't have to look in his eyes. Maybe the blacksmith would be able to help with that. How exactly does one lure out a basilisk? With a special type of fish? Ah, here we go again with the fish. Do you know why I became a fisherman? I had endeavored to catch one of those fish for many years, yet despite everything, it was like I was preordained to never come across one. But then when I look back, I'd been living on fishing for so many years that I'd already forgotten my original trade, and so I became a fisherman. Well, if even you weren't able to catch one, who knows? Maybe someone else would be able to. The fish is called an Iskandria. It's found only on the very bottom of the river, and catching it is far from easy. Try it for yourself. What do I do with it afterward? Go to the forest and find a secluded spot near where you believe the basilisk ought to be. Gut the fish and lay it on the ground. The basilisk is deeply partial to it, and if he smells its scent, it'll surely come out. Okay. Well, a fish from the river bottom. Alright. And where the hell is this basilisk that I'm about to slay? Okay then, yada yada yada. He lives deep underground and comes out very rarely. What he does down there, I was not able to learn. Huh. The more I hear about this, the worse it gets. There aren't too many people who have met him, so it's unlikely learning that is possible. But I also discovered that he can be lured out. No, we already established that with fish. He's just as he said, a creature from beyond the seas, a serpent on legs, and an exquisite Venus. What? When I saw him, he was sitting in the sun, warming his cold blood. His eyes were shut because he turns to stone all on which he looks. And that's when he heard me. At the very instant, a ravishing woman of unprecedented beauty appeared in place of him. So that's why. Well, thanks for enlightening me. No matter how poorly this goes for you, I'll be careful. Jesus, now we have to go to the lake. Am I correct? This is the pier. No. So the lake it is, I guess. But first, let's go to the blacksmith. Blacksmith, I need my sword polish, spit shine, if you know what I'm saying. Might be that I can, but I haven't worked on blades for a long time. Did you work with him before? Perfect. Skill doesn't just vanish, my man. Is that so? To what end? I'm due for a tough fight with an extraordinary enemy. Well, in that case, I'll make your sword fit for this battle if you're willing to pay for my services. That won't pose any problem. Oh, it's just 50, man. I'll give you 100. Around half an hour later, he returns from the smithy. Is it ready? As ready as it will ever be. Here it is. Wow, this is what I need. Good luck with your fight, Hunter. Thank you, my man. We need to catch an Iskandria. Hallelujah. Okay. Next up, where do we go? Well, my sword is squared away and I caught the fish. It's time to set the trap and hunt down that basilisk. And then where do we go? Alright, Glade of Death it is. Seems like a wholesome place. Drawing near to the place the witch specified, you quickly look around at the distance beyond a small body of water. A storied statue of the demoness is visible, a book clutched in one hand. She iridesces beautifully in the falling rays of light set off against the lush green of the trees and bushes. Her wings form a graceful hemisphere sheltering her strong and agile body, which is bent in a peculiar pose. Not risking getting too close to her, you pull the fish you brought out of your bag, quickly gutting it, and you lay it on the ground and moving further off, hide behind a tree. The absolute silence is deafening. For a long time nothing happens, but you wait diligently. Suddenly you feel an odd tremor in the ground beneath your feet, as if something were swiftly digging itself out of the earth nearby. And there we go, ladies and gents, guys and gals, sleepyheads, that is the basilisk right there. It's in the glade shadow, but its silhouette obscures half of the statue standing in the distance. Its eerie, bright green eyes are rapidly scanning the glade, attempting to locate the source of the odor. Reminding yourself of the fates of countless petrified people, you swiftly turn away and hide behind the tree. You hear muffled grunting, then heavy footfalls suggest that the basilisk is approaching the fish you prepared for. Finally, all falls quiet. Apparently having stopped by the fish, the monster is surveying its surroundings anew. Let's see if we can fight this bloody thing. A muted sigh, and in place of the silence comes a revolting chomping. Bracing yourself, you carefully draw your blade. Looking in its reflection, you watch as the lizard hastily tears out chunks of fish, and without stopping its surveillance of the area, swallows them. It almost seems as if its hellish, unblinking eyes are looking right at you, chilling the blood in your veins. Your sword hand trembles only by a millimeter. However, it's enough to make the glint of light reflect on the ground, but the blade jump like a scared rabbit. Okay, we're gonna have to fight this thing. Well, then it's time to pay for treachery, foul creature. Oh, this is the thing? The glorified Komodo dragon. That's for sure. Look at how I defeat this thing in like 3 strikes. Ooh, it's mad. Even did the riposte stay against me. A riposte. In the reflection on the blade, you see the basilisk's body writhing convulsively in its death throes. Lowering your sword, you wait for it to still. All of a sudden, your eyes are struck by a bright flash. Raising the sword again, you're dumbfounded. Looking at you in the reflection is a naked young woman. Young with a lush, supple body, long dark hair, she stretches her hands out towards you. You vanquished the monster and saved me. Nope. Don't look at her. That's a trap. I don't think so. I've seen my fill of treacherous lizards, and I've seen my fair share of damsels in distress. Not turning around, you gaze into the sword, watching as the girl's body assumes the form of the serpent once again. With one last flutter of his tail, he falls motionless. Rarely walking over to the monster, you decapitate him with one fell swoop of your sword, then drawing a knife, you busy yourself for some time with cutting the stone heart from out of his chest. Despite its modest size, it's quite heavy. You shake the viscous drops of blood off it and stash the heart in your bag. Okay, let's see. Can we get the book now? If it's possible. You're generous. I'm not reading that. Why is it that a beauty like this had to be a demon? Alas. Takes you no small amount of time to get the petrified grimoire out of the statue's hands. Taking the book in your hands, you pull the basilisk's heart out of your backpack. Not knowing what to do next, you set it on the book. The second you do so, bright red lightning runs along the book's edges. It arcs around in place on the cover, gradually expanding outward and freeing the ancient grimoire's pages from stone. A minute later, you have in your hands a normal book. Okay, we can bounce now. Yeah. Goodbye, Demoness Lady. Alright, I got the book, ladies and gents. Oh, wrong one. We're not here to trade, Myrna. We're here to give your damn quests. Well, it's never too late to learn, so here's the book we're talking about. Wow! The very same, Myrna. Just remember not to take too long to read the book. As soon as news of it spreads, there will be many who will wish to steal it. Yes, I'll learn everything. Glad to hear it. Alright. That was fast. Studying such a thing is dangerous. But oh well, the important thing is managing to study the book. Who knows if its diabolical guardian is dead. Alright, we have another quest from her, the picnic. Last time it seemed like you wanted to talk about something. You've done so much of late. Yeah, I did a lot. I think I did most of your quests, not gonna lie. You overestimate me. Modesty befitting a hero. I know things have been hard for you, even now when there's no danger at all. You're like a tightly wound spring in a blacksmith's bellows. You open your mouth to object, but her words give you pause and you look yourself over. Your left arm is angled as though a shield is hanging from your forearm. Your body is slightly crouched as if poised to spring, and your hands are clenched into fists. Shit, she's completely right. I didn't even notice. You need a break, Hunter. The world is still too dangerous for me to permit myself such a thing. Perhaps. However, if the worthy don't have time to think of themselves, then it ought to be done for them by others. So, a picnic, a date. Alright. That's nice to hear. Who says that surprises are bad? I'll be awaiting you in the clearing that's filled with flowers by the edge of the forest when the sun is high in the sky. A new location. You'll find it out there, Hunter. Cool. Alright, here we go, everyone. Unhurriedly striding through the trees along the forest from afar, you see the red-headed nun spreading out a colorful blanket on the grass beneath a sprawling tree. The midday heat is thoroughly scorching her body. Did you miss the countryside view so much that you decide to settle down out here? I wouldn't be against it, but alas, the rains and the nighttime chill would soon drive me away. In truth, all of this work is for you. For me? And what makes you think that I care about blankets on grass? The knowing look in her half-lidded eyes makes you feel like she's seeing through you. Don't you? Make yourself comfortable. I've been preparing herbs for a new tea all morning. Yeah, it's a date then. Cool. I'm not gonna read all of this, of course, because it's just a description of each action, just like any other visual novel. You know, it's like reading a book, pretty much, because it is a novel, and it just has visuals. Unable to control yourself, you drain the cup dry. Damn, this guy's real thirsty. Well, fuck me sideways. This is the nectar of the gods. It's not becoming for a hero to curse. Good thing that I'm not a hero. Damn, it's like all my insides have been reborn anew. Taking it, you reach for one of the treats, which has been elaborately braided into an intricate shape. It's so fresh and soft that it's like it's made of nothing but air mixed with a scent of spices. Leisurely taking a bite of it and washing it down with small sips of tea, you feel blissful. The stiffness has flowed out of your body. It's completely relaxed, brimming with pleasant languor. Muscles overtaxed from your ceaseless running about in the forest stretch tentatively. Damn, that was a mouthful. As if not believing that rest has come. What did you put in this tea? Drugs? Don't worry, they're nothing but herbs that impart strength and vigor. Huh. A cold, chilling wind blows, the sun dims, and the world seems to fall into gloom. Even the vibrant colors of the wildflowers grow darker and more faded. Huh, what's happening? What is this? I'm frightened. Maybe some sorcerer stubbed his toe and is taking it out on the weather? In any event, I don't think it's anything we need to be concerned about. Uh-oh. What the hell is that, my man? Holy shit. I can't believe your eyes. There's so many fireflies. I'm sorry. However, even from behind the silhouette of such a towering tree, massive muscle-bound arms are visible, utterly inhuman. The monstrosity slowly draws closer. The echoes of heavy footfalls resound in the air, seeming to make the earth itself tremble. A thundering voice like that of a mountain range attempting to speak fills the air. No, we can handle this, Hunter. You thought wrong, mortal. Did we? I don't know which enemy is this. We've had so many enemies now because of the quests that we've been doing. They're all worth it in the end of the day because you got a lot of ladies and damsels in distress. But I don't know which enemy is this, from which faction you are. Get out of here, foul beast! I'll hold it off. Running? I'm the mighty Avalak, demon of fire and blood. No one has ever escaped from me. And then I'm gonna tell Mirna, I'm gonna tell this guy, you shall not pass. Go back to the shadows from where you came. The book? What book? The one you call the Alchemist's Grimoire. Where is it? Both of you are steep in its scent. Nuh-uh. You seek to deceive the one who invented deception, then I shall take it from your corpses. You can try, my man. I've beaten bigger beasts than you. Fighting it? Damn, we can't even... Oh! The demon doesn't even flinch, and with the laugh pokes you in the shoulder. You hurtle a dozen paces back, head over heels, as if you'd been struck by the lance of a knight riding a full tilt. Oh no! No, they better not hurt. This bother effer, man. Better not hurt her, man. Oh no! No! Fear for the hunter came to her defense. Fly, you fool! Gandalf! Wow, what a good movie, though. I can smell that the book's been in your hands quite recently. Where is it? Can you fight this thing? She's got the enemy of God. She's got the power of God and enemy on her side. An impatient bellow buffets her ears. However, you fix her eyes on Myrna in disbelief. Save your tears for another day. You shall not have it. I always get what I want. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, I'm the big bad villain. Oh, she's gonna be. I hate the way you sneak this. I hate the way you walk. I hate the way you talk. I'm a hater. You're not. You're not like us. Not like us. A light breeze makes her hair flutter beautifully, exposing her pure radiant face. It's about to get the mumbo jumbo. Yo, censor that, editor. That's crazy. It instantly surges out in every direction, incinerating everything caught in its path. You feel as though you found yourself inside of the sun, amidst tempestuous elemental forces of nature that churn on all sides. She doesn't she does not harbor the flame. She is the flame. I am the edge. She just went Bankai, man. She just whipped out the Yamamoto Shikai right here. That's crazy. It's as though the demon's outstretched arm is shaved clean off. He stares at the charred stump in astonishment. You. A fresh wave of flame sweeps him away like a dead leaf in a hurricane. The flesh of the messenger of darkness, well... It's not about to be yapping anymore, that's what I would say. Damn, she went flame on. If your wife is like her, I can see why you don't want to get on her bad side, my man. Recognizing the mild-mannered nun in that figure is impossible. It's as though she's been possessed by something wrathful, implacable, an alien. Fear grips her heart. Oh, this is eye candy right here. I like the art. Realizing that the young witch is protecting you, resolve to call out to her. Myrna? Let's see. What's happening? There's not enough air. You feel yourself suffocating. Your clothes are starting to smoke, turning to ash. Welcome back, everybody. So they were butt naked and whatnot, and we sneaked ourselves back home. And yada yada yada, we're back here in the monastery. The demon is gone. He's definitely dead, reduced to ashes. So yeah. Her expression is so sorrowful that she looks to be on the verge of tears. You walk softly up to her, attempting to avoid starting her with any sudden movements. Hello, beautiful. Hey, it's me, the hunter. What's wrong? What's happening with her? Myrna, what's wrong? You don't seem like yourself. Nothing, I was just imagining. Oh no. The demon is no more. You have nothing to fear. I ain't scared of it. What else could upset you like this? She looks at you warily. Divine punishment, one way or another. I always face a reckoning for my sins. Why would you have sins? I mean, you destroyed the spawn of hell. How many lives would it have taken if it hadn't run into you? Are you so sure that it was all I destroyed? How many beautiful things did I burn to ash alongside it? Aw. I mean, the important thing is that you killed the demon. So as for that grove coming to harm, well, they fell trees in the forest every day. Wood chips are flying as we speak. Next to how many groves are destroyed by lightning strikes and windstorms, that was nothing. This is typical of her, though I hope her worries don't drive her to do anything foolish. How can I help her? Alright then, so how do we help her? I need to take a look at how much she incinerated back there. Maybe it was all confined to that one glade. Right then, so let's go. Damn, the forest's edge is just gone. Reaching the site of the fight with the demon, you have a brief look around. Huh, well, this is what it is, you know? The affected section of the forest is evidently quite large, which won't reassure the nun at all. What do we do then? Oh, what's this? Held low to the ground by the ashes, a small plant stalk that shyly straightens up as with dust stretching towards the sun. Falling to her knees, you quickly brush aside the ash around the stalk in a small radius. This is not the end. There won't be any barren land here because nature will heal its wounds. The news may cheer up Myrna. I need to hurry to tell her about this. I was about to say, it looks like it not permanently scorch the earth or the ground. So arguably the ash right here would just make the dirt more fertile for more, I don't know, trees and whatever. You turn around and swiftly set off towards the town, but with each step your pace slows. I mean, I could take years, but so what, my man? It is what it is. Nature comes and goes, but it's always there. Unless, you know, the sun explodes and we all fucking die, but that'll be so long that we'd all either be old or have enough, or we've pretty much researched enough where we have a Dyson sphere at the time. Like a society or a type 1 civilization. A type 1 civilization, sleepyheads, is pretty much when we've used alternative resources other than coal and fuel, such as you know, renewable energy or energy that's not really renewable, but the solar energy of the sun. Remember, the sun is pretty much equivalent to arguably millions of nukes going off for every second that I'm talking right now. So that's a lot of energy. Think about them apples. Something I need to know. Do you ever visit me for any other reason? It concerns Myrna. What, is she already causing mischief? I did warn you. This is no time for gloating. She did cause some damage as you hinted she might, but it was completely inadvertent. Now the weight of her guilt may crush her if it isn't ease. Yes, that sounds like her. I spent years unsuccessfully searching for a way to heal her soul, wounded by her own gift. You've seen this before? From her very first days with me, she caused trouble, from burning furniture or trees to reducing a spider to ash in a fright. How much work it took me to teach her at least a modicum of control over her fears and stop her from incinerating mice and frogs which terrified her. She would always weep afterwards when she did it, crying for the living things she had killed, and so it was day after day after day. Then you don't need me to tell you just how much she needs our help. Burning down a grove, that isn't like stepping on a mouse. Hundreds of living things died there, and if just one death is enough to make her suffer, you're correct, Hunter. This could kill her morally, but is there a way one could restore that forest? Surely it would be nature's magic, druidic charms, and I mean, I do know an elf, so the book. Myrna still has the alchemist book, yes? Yeah. All the alchemy of those times was based on plants and herbalism, and if so, then it's worth seeking answers on how to accelerate plant growth in that book. You're right. Why didn't I think of that myself? You're welcome. Alright, goodbye. Alright then, it's time to talk to her then. Myrna, I realize that now is not a good time, but we need to talk. Oh no. You hastily follow her. Myrna, calm down. Calm the fuck down, right? I think we can save the forest if we really want to be all forest and shit, you know? Hear me out. You still have the book, right? Great! Please tell me whether there's a method to speed up plant growth described inside it. Wait, don't tell me you mean to... Exactly. If we repair everything you did, it won't have to weigh on her anymore. Jesus, man. She's the nicest fucking character in this game. How did I not think of that myself? After all, it can all be restored. Alright, go read the book. Google it, Google it, Google. There is a way, listen to this. And in the hour of darkness, the seeds must be given to drink of this life giving grace. And sow ye them in the depths of the field with sunbeams upon your back, and wheresoever this should happen, all the seeds should sprout on the next morn. What the flickety split did that say? We need to make a potion according to this recipe and soak the seeds in it at night and plant them when the sun is out during the day. And everything that we planted will grow rapidly. Huh. Well, that was actually easier than I thought. What do we need for this? The tree seeds in the forest. Then we should get going. Would you wait outside the door? No. And I'm kidding. I trust that you can change faster than those perpetually preening young noblewomen. You won't have time to get bored. Alright. You walk through the door and close it, happy that the young woman is at last returning to her old self. Welcome back, everyone. This time we're gathering seeds. We went through the market, we went through other places, and now we are here. How can you tell what exactly we need? It's really quite simple. Maples will grow from these seeds, these shoots will give life to spruces and pines, and beautiful bitches, I'm kidding, will sprout from these buds. There, look, two more, get them. You follow her finger and walk up to a mighty oak tree. Alrighty then, let me just one chop man this fucking tree right here. Alright, I got it. A moment more and flying out of the hollow in the trunk comes a swarm of irate bees. Well, that's not nice. What's so funny? It's amusing that the hunter who will fearlessly attack a ferocious bear is suddenly running away from those cute creatures. Myrna, bees, and wasps and smaller things are arguably still equally dangerous. Think about this. So sure, 100 ants ain't anything. 1,000 of them? It's kind of worrying. Millions of them? Yeah, you're dead. You're screwed. Cute? I'd rather be faced with a pack of wolves. That's true. Run to me. Right, cool. Now stand still and don't move. Alright. The last one perches on the tip of her nose, trying to identify the source of the smell. For a moment, the bee wraps its legs tightly around one of her fingers, and it seems as though it's about to sting the girl's hand. You can briefly picture how badly the stung spot would swell up. However, the bee merely peaceably sniffs around its resting place. She's the bee queen, alright? She's the honeypot of this whole fucking game. Thanks, Hunter. Without you, that would have taken much longer. Yeah, I pretty much skipped the whole monologue thing. It was just pretty much a date in the forest. Another skill point. That's actually really good. We're about to max our tempered body. That's pretty good. What's next? I guess we just visit her the next day. That's what I think. Welcome back, everyone. After waiting a couple of days back and forth, we've got the forest back. That was easy. I'm so glad it worked. Soon the grove here will be better than ever. The girl doesn't respond, unable to pull her rapt gaze from the growing trees. We shouldn't disturb them. Let them grow. We need to head back. We have to hurry off on a hunt. Would that be a bother? No, it's just that we have one more thing left to do. What's that? You know, the custom that you told me about yesterday. The commemoration? Alright. But if you're not allowed to go inside the bar, or did you ask someone for permission? No, but I did find out that the bar isn't necessarily required for this custom. You found out? Did you ask the abbot about it after all? No, because he told me not to do that. In short, I would like for her to come see me at sunset. In the monastery. Sunset in the monastery. Oh, I know what's gonna happen. But isn't that forbidden? Of course it's forbidden, so make sure that no one finds out. Oh, okay. Alright, everyone, we've talked to her in her own private room. We've also talked to her one-on-one in the fields, and we did the deed, the nasty. I can't really show it to you, but that's pretty much what happened between the cut. And we're now giving her the flowers in the contract. Take a closer look. Aren't these the flowers that you're looking for? That one is, and that one, this one, even that one. I can't imagine where you found them all. So we're all good? Alright. Oh, a new skill. Cleanse. Purges negative effects. Well, that's nice. But if you need anything else, you know who to ask. Another skill point. I think we're good. We've maxed it. Banger. Any more quests? Pretty much done most of the quests. Yeah, we're absolutely good. We can now talk to her. We can now be like, hey, I need the signature. I have one last thing left to resolve with you. Are you going somewhere? For some time, yes, but I'll come back. Please do me the kindness of signing this. Without your signature, I'll never succeed. Alright? But I'll miss you. I'll come back. Jesus, calm down. It's not like I'm going inside the city. It's not like I'm leaving the town. I pretty much can do that. Then until our next meeting, good hunter. Alright, I got all the signatures. What do we do? Alright, Governor. Noticing you, the Governor addresses you. You again, Hunter, and just why you're skulking about here. If it's some trifling matter again, I'll have you flogged. I got a petition. Take a look. They've signed all of this. They think that I've already helped them more than enough out here, and that it's time for me to move on. So the common rabble believe they know better than I when and how things can and should be done. Surely you won't deny that neighbors know the people living beside them better than you do. Sometimes the people see more than you. What is mad? Sure. Alright, just fine. I'll give you a pass. If only so that I don't have to look at you again. I hope you and it both disappear in there. Alright. Finally. What? Was there something else? No, I'm just waiting for the pass. Why? Just like that? You've been standing there and waiting? Well, yeah, should I have done something else? How amusing. Did your mother drop you on your head as a child? Issuing the pass takes more than a single day, so come back for it later. Here we go again. What do you mean later? I'm gonna pester you every freaking day, man, if he doesn't give it. That pot-bellied jackal, how long am I supposed to wait for this pass now? No sooner do you leave the governor's house than you nearly come nose to nose with the coachman of an opulent carriage. He's walking ahead with the carriage leading the horses. Seeing you in his way, he immediately makes as if to swing his whip at you. Alonso, don't you dare. Huh. And where are you off to in such a hurry, I wonder, Hunter? Somebody censor that. You can't help but give a surprise jump on seeing the governor's wife in the carriage. The direr the problems, the faster they must be resolved. All of the guards immediately walk away except for the tallest one who lingers as if to bore through you with a mistrustful and perhaps even hateful stare from within his helmet. Yeah, what's he gonna do, huh? You're gonna get fired, my man? I understand. Sorry, I did not mean to pour salt in the wound. Forget it, it's my own fault that she isn't beside me right now. Don't worry, we'll be able to get her out. You took care of everything, right? Yes, but the pass won't be ready for some time. It seems your husband is too busy to be bothered with such trifle. I know what he's busy with, berating the guards and groping the maids, that impotent, feckless man. Fine, we'll try to make do without a pass. For some reason, I feel certain he'll find a way to manage. I'll do my best. You answer well. You're from a village, correct? Yes. It would be interesting to meet your mentors. While you have no respect for those in higher stations on your own, you avoid irritating them. No respect? Have I slighted you in some way? See, you aren't even aware of it yourself. You speak freely to me, no sycophony or no flattery. Sometimes you even try to argue. But then again, in the town, that isn't so extraordinary. In the castle, however, making eye contact or speaking without permission would land your head atop a pike. In short, you don't seem like a simple hunter at all. I guess you're right. Now to business. I managed to learn that your sister's convoy will travel tomorrow at sunset. The one taking her through the gate to the other part of town? Yes, but since getting a pass has hit the snag, you mustn't let her go inside. Well then, I ought to prepare myself to meet the convoy at the gate, I guess. No. You need to intercept the convoy en route. But how do I find the right spot? The wagon with your sister has to cross through town to get to the gate. I know that convicted prisoners are held in one of the houses northeast of the square with the well. The wagon drivers have orders to avoid showing themselves on busy streets, so they always use side streets. That means that when they get close to the square, they'll bypass it by driving through the alley between the peasant huts. There's no better place for an ambush. But how do I deal with the guards? They're not your standard drunken louts, they're well-armed and well-trained guys. Yes, which is why you'll require this. What's this? A special compound. Rip off the cord and throw the container at their feet. Everyone standing nearby would be stunned for a short while. You'll have time to free your sister and make good of your escape. Just what I needed. I really didn't want to shed any blood. Don't you do it all the time when you hunt animals? That's my job. I couldn't feel it myself if I didn't. However, no hunter would ever kill a person. There wasn't any other option. We've all seen our fill of death. Splendid. Then use this and... Good luck to you, Hunter. I suspect you'll have need of it. Welcome back, everyone. This is it. We're finally gonna get our sister for some fucking reason. This is the finale right here. As the sun sinks below the horizon, it quickly begins to grow dark. Double checking your equipment one more time, you mentally prepare yourself for the coming fight. I hope this works. Stepping outside, you immediately dart into the shadows of the nearest trees. If something goes wrong, it'd be better if no one could recognize you and confirm that, yes, that's the bloke who was sneaking towards the square last night. Flitting between dark spots, you steal closer and closer to the chosen site. Your heart pounds excitedly in your chest. We're so close to our main quest, and here we are, finally. Soon leaving the square behind you, take cover in the darkness, a short distance from the peasants' huts, picking out a sheltered spot in the bushes. You settle in to wait. However, you don't have to wait too long because it's already here, with a handful of heavily armed guards. Mountain guards, actually. They're tall as fuck. The wagon itself is drawn by two magnificent stallions. You sneak closer and prepare to attack. The guard walking the head of the convoy signals a halt. He doesn't appear to have seen anything amiss, but evidently his long years of training and service as a seasoned soldier have imbued him with some sort of animalistic danger sense. Damn, these guys... Okay, these guys are legit. No, they're... With no sound or nothing, they felt something. At a short shout from the commander, all the guards quickly plant themselves in front of the wagon and level their spears in your direction, ready to repel your assault. Don't let me down. Alright, hopefully that knocks the fuck out of them or stuns them for a couple of seconds or maybe 10 seconds at least. All the guards before you abruptly bend over and erupt into fits of coughing, then casting aside their spears, they attempt to grab their throats through their thick armor. But it's to no avail. Their movements growing panic, one by one they fall to the ground. It worked! After waiting a little while for the smoke to clear, you walk through the fallen guards to... You barely pull it back in time. From the corner of your eye, you see the huge guard from the head of the convoy emerge from behind the wagon and take a sweeping swing at you. Apparently he either managed to hold his breath and leap away from the sorcerer's blast, or was protected against it in some fashion. Either way, this is bad luck. Oh, we have to fight the big man? Brigands, you all ought to hang. Every last one of you. Alright, man. We'll see about that. To do that, you need arms, and I'm going to lop yours off at the shoulder, you muscle-headed thug. Oh, that's it? 278? Well, what can I say, you muscle-headed thug? I am about to lop off one of your arms. Oh, it missed. Well, this ain't gonna miss. Look at this. Yep. Any more? Yeah, he's gone. You'd go to such great lengths to save that villain from justice? You're talking about my sister, pal, of taking people's heads for lesser insults. What do you mean, your sister? Do you have any idea how much trouble that fiend caused before he was... He? Who's she? Wait a minute. Not your lucky day, guy. Huh. What's... That noggin of his must be cast iron. Anyone else in his shoes would have kicked the bucket. Chandler gave him a hell of a whack with his club. Have you seen his hands? They're bigger than my head. He clouted me once when I threw up on him and I went on a bender. I nearly gave up the ghost. Yeah, go tell the mistress is awake. Huh. What's happening here? Strong hands grab hold of your arms from either side, yanking you to your feet. Huh. This is weird. Strange even. Who are you? What do you want? Shut up. Come now, Sigurd. Is that any way to speak to your master savior after all he's done for us? It's painfully familiar. You notice that the wagon door is wide open. What's going on? Where's my sister? Huh. Your sister? Forget about her, Hunter. She's been groomed to be a sacrifice for a long time. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you won't be seeing her again. What do you mean sacrifice? It was you who told me that she was here in the wagon. Oh, how adorable. Didn't I warn you that you're too naive? Although I wouldn't expect anything less from you. But don't you worry, all this wasn't pointless. You genuinely did save someone from the gallows. Only not your sister, but rather my closest assistant, who incidentally only got caught because of your damnable sister. Oh. For a moment, it almost looks as though the woman before you isn't human at all, but some sort of bestial creature in human guise. Looks like I'm gonna have to cut down another person. So he's the one who talked her into stealing from the governor's house? You're smarter than I initially thought. It seems something of a pity that you're not on my side. Perhaps you could reach an arrangement and find many boons awaiting my governor's wife. I'm swimming in gold coins, I'll be honest. To the point that I can't really spend it all. So I don't know what you're trying to do. What's the deal here, huh? And all you want in return is to murder my sister? Not murder, Hunter. Sacrifice. Can't you understand the difference? Should give her life so that the greater of the greater of the gods, the ruler of this entire half of the universe, shall arise from his imprisonment. I had to search for her a very long time and give up a great deal in order to acquire her, and remain above suspicion while doing so. If he's so great, why'd he get imprisoned? Ooh, yeah, the creator of this universe, but he's in prison. Come on, woman. Mind your words, wretch. An accursed king shackled him by treachery and confined him in the depths of hell. The blood of the king's descendants shall awaken the greatest and restore his strength, and he will rise again to rule his world. Then what does my sister have to do with anything? I take it your mother didn't tell you much about your sister's past. It makes no real difference anymore. She's not your blood sister at all, Hunter. She's a daughter of the very royal dynasty that deceitfully condemned the greatest to eternal incarceration. But we, the descendants of his servants, have sought the key. Alright, enough of the yapping, woman. I'm about to cut you down. I'm sorry, but I don't give a flip. Queen Melania? Wait a minute. Oh my god. I have to call the Tarnish. The Elden Lord. Dun, dun, dun. But he proved unable to carry out his assignment after he caught a poison arrow while fleeing the capital with her. He managed to escape the capital, but it turns out he didn't make it much further. He died in a field not far from a small village. As you're now able to guess, he and the baby girl were found by your parents. Interesting. So all of this is your doing. My sister, getting everyone attacked on that prisoner convoy, even Arachne? I had to go to considerable effort to do it all. Luring in Hilda, inciting her to steal from the governor's home, arresting her, abducting her, yada yada yada, and you know. So where is she now? Still hoping to free her? It won't work, Hunter. Oh yeah, bring it on then. Where's the army when you need them? You know, I don't think I've ever met a creature as despicable as you. And you never will again. Woman, I've defeated that Arachne creature. If she only knew half of what I've been doing, maybe she knows. It's like, you think this couple of randos will defeat me? Oh. We got knocked the fuck out? What? What's happening here? Oh, I forgot. We were not awake. And here we are back in the cave. Well, end of the line, Hunter. Shame that we won't meet again. I've heard that you once got the better of Arachne. I respect a worthy adversary. Then perhaps you could untie me and hand me my sword? He roars with laughter. Beasties have to eat too, as you well know, even the ones that aren't particularly friendly or domesticated. Alright. Sure. Alright, I guess I have to face this Arachne again. I did defeat her before, and I was way weaker back then. And then it hits you. The night is completely silent. Even the crickets who ought to be chirping their nocturnal chorus have fallen quiet. My, she wasn't jesting when she promised me a delightful dessert. Here we go again. Alright, Arachne, just do your worst, or whatever. Is what it is. I got fooled into this, and here we are. Rage flickers across the monster's face. Even in the dark, her blood-red lips gleam, and her provocative strut is captivating. You again? Yeah, we're screwed here, my man. Me again? Aren't you happy to see me, Hunter? Nope. Not one bit. Not one bit at all. You can't even imagine how happy I am, because ever since our last meeting, I've been tortured by one question. Then ask away, so be it. I shall answer for the pleasure of dining on you. Let's see. I've always wanted to know, does your web come out of your ass like other spiders? Oh yeah! Interesting. Looking around perplexed, you see that black swirls of some kind are forming out of the thin air around you, melding together to make a single complete. Oh my god, it's the druid. We're fucked. This is worse. Arachne is a physical fighter, so we could handle her somewhat. Maybe cut off some of her legs. There's some problem there. But if it's the druid, my man, he's a ghost and he can kill people. He's like the United States of America with drone strikes. What man of apparition is this? Like, Arachne wasn't bad enough on her own. How could I have failed to immediately surmise that if such a potent thirst for murder wasn't the breeze near my house, you were obviously involved somehow. Wait, Shade? Oh, it's the witch! Well, finally, you actually came running on your own for once. I didn't even have to ask you for help. What? I came running? Yeah, that's right. Did you miss me? Fess up. Such impudence. I was simply curious about what was occurring here. Now I can see that the simpleton and a troglodyte girl are once more attempting to race each other into the grave. Nothing new here. Well, we're gonna win then. Wait! I don't know how you turned up here, but I need your help. I don't think I have a chance of beating her without you. Okay, if I survive, you can demand anything you want from me. Oh, she's gonna accept that real quick. Anything I want to say? Alright. You bitch! Quit hiding, come out here and I'll send you to join her, filthy sorceress. The shade briefly chuckles. That eight-eyed shit is beginning to irritate me. Looks like she could use another lesson. Fine, I'll help you with her, but be aware that bearing my power will cause you hellish pain, the likes of which you have never known. And if you cannot contain it within you, then death at the claws of that monster will seem a gentle massage by comparison. Do it! I have no intention of dying here today. Yeah, I owe you. What do you mean? You owe me, actually. You owe me a lot. I've done a lot of fucking chores for you. A moment later, it swiftly molds itself into a familiar figure. The witch's voice swells with laughter. Alright, let's begin. We're merging. Venom. Fucking Eminem, man. I'm gonna look away. No, monster. Sunshine and moonlight and the monster. What? Venom. Oh, that's cool. Arachne, still standing in the distance, watches you with certain fear. There are no more shadows around, so not hesitating any longer, she darts towards you. That's over. I've won. Holy shit, to the walls with the balls. We may have 1,000 HP, but we have a lot of damage, my man. Wait, what, miss? Excuse me. Well, that was easy. Any more? This cannot be! Not again! Accursed witch, I'll get you yet! What? You wanna fight more? Let's go! Oh no, you don't. We have to decapitate her in-game so we could defeat her. Alright. Alright, I underestimated you. Your time has come, monster. You'll sow no more defeat. Is that right? Aren't you a hunter? Don't you know how wild animals behave? I kill because I'm hungry. How many lesser lives have you claimed? Hundreds? Thousands? How many animals have you skinned so you can sell their hides for a pittance? Which one of us is the real monster? You're throwing bloodborne quotes at me? Spider Arachne? Chick? Nah. A hunter must hunt. It is what it is, you know? You kill humans, you bloodthirsty beasts. Yes, but they live on as a part of me. You kill deer and hares, paying no regard to the lives of boars and wolves in order to fill your belly, then just throw away half the guts and entrails, leaving them to rot while you seek out fresher, sweeter meat. And you call me bloodthirsty. I can only envy your bloodlust, and I would happily tear out your still beating heart for my dinner. And why did you attack that convoy and kill everyone? Because you certainly didn't eat them. Ask the one who dragged me out of my dream prison and made me dance her tune. The governor's wife? It was her? Yes, that is what they call her in your town. A pity that I was never able to get my hands on her and feast on her sweet, still screaming flesh. Yeah, I'm kind of confused here. How did the governor's wife, like, coerce you into this? Why did these gods do nothing to help the humans I slowly and delightedly devoured? But like all your kind, that idiotic woman believes her god would be better than the others. Alright, I think I won't even eat it, or else I might choke on all that dry hollow bone. Okay, then she keeps me on a leash like a mangy mutt with some contemptible magic that prevents me from disobeying any of her commands. That's interesting. Is this some kind of ancient magic, I guess? What do you know about the ones she calls mistress? I don't know who she is and I've never seen her. And I don't want to unless I have her and her little handmaid on a dinner plate. You say she woke you up? What do you mean by that? Once long after I became a spider monster, two impudent wenches cast a spell on me somehow. Though I managed to kill one of them, the other was still able to cast me into a strange space from which I could not escape. It felt like I was dreaming, but in that place I was in perfect bliss. Huh. Interesting. What can you tell me about these dark deeds of the governor's wife? All that I can remember is that the house where everything is supposed to happen is located in the neighboring district of the town, just past the gates. There's a statue of something resembling an octopus on its roof. How do you know that? I overheard two guards talking about it. They said it was the manner of a local merchant who dealt in jewelry. But that's merely a front. In reality, a cult for one of the gods has set up shop in there. So we have to eliminate cults now. Or cultists. Not really a problem. Well, that would certainly make matters much easier for me. But that spell, I cannot. Loathsome creatures. I'd gut every one of them and leave them to rot in their filthy lair. What should I do then? Be advised, if your spiderlings lurking the nooks and crannies make a single move in our direction, I'll lop your head off. Those are web weavers, they can't fight. So what, they just help you butcher your prey? Still trying to reproach me, Hunter? I'm simply satisfying my hunger. I don't hunt when I'm full, and if I hadn't been given irrefusable orders, many fewer humans would have died. Alrighty then. Why are you surprised by it? In this world, everyone kills each other. Simply by right or might. Well, she got facts about that, alright? So she's spitting some facts I can't deny. But at least I never hide behind the guise of a friend while preparing to plunge a dagger into your back. That is to say, you offer others the right to challenge you by your appearance and actions? If someone wants to, but before you, no one had managed to defeat me in a fight. And I acknowledge that you are the stronger of us, and you have the power to do whatever you want with me. Sleepyheads, guys and gals, I might have to cut. Welcome back, everyone. So we did the deed with Arachne. My god, that was like 8 hours. Well, not in-game. Well, not in reality, just in-game, you know, like 8 hours passed, they did it. Well, finally. Why did you decide to test my nerves, you yokel? Why didn't you come when I made your gate pass? I don't have enough space on my desk to pile up every chance scrap of refuse on it. But no buts, take it and get lost. Be thankful that I don't have the time, or else I'd have you flogged here and now. Alright, Jesus. Okay then, we can now finally go. Oh, he's not here. He's actually in the tavern. Old merchant. What can I do for you? All time ever been through the Great Gate? I have, however, ones such as I are not particularly welcome inside. Why is that? They have enough merchants of their own. They live wealthier lives in there than out here, as you know. Have you heard of a jewelry dealer who lives just beyond the gate? I've heard of him, alright. A shady character. It's because of him that I moved out here. He once traded me a costly trinket for next to nothing, then told the local authorities it was witchcraft that I obtained through sorcery. If I laid my eyes on him now, I'd... Does that mean you know where he lives? He lives in a manor in there. It seems ordinary at first glance, but if you look at it long enough, you start feeling uneasy. What's inside? Oh, nothing. So not much about you, huh? Alright, I've talked to the sergeant and I'm like, I can get in through that gate. I got the pass now. If you manage to smash up the place, be sure to stop by afterwards with a story. And don't forget that you need tools. Yes, of course. Alright. Okay, the blacksmith can probably tell me what I'll need for this. Is he even here? Oh, this is his house. It's quite empty. Holy shit. Where is he? Here? No. Is he in the tavern? No. Alright, then we're sleeping. Alright, you arrive at the gate. Open the gate, soldier. Why would I do that? Haven't you heard that no one is allowed through without a pass? A pass like this one? Haven't seen one in a long time. I thought the governor had stopped issuing them. Alright, go on through. Nice. Got in here like it's... Oh, there's a tentacle thingy. Okay, I think we can just get in there like it's swimwear. Look at this fucking cultist, man. We're about to cut them down. Throwing our bag over our shoulder, we start going in there like it's Mission Impossible. I see we're Tom Cruise. I see we're Ethan Hunt. I see we're Jack Bauer. You know, who else am I thinking about? Reacher? Jack Reacher? Yeah. James Bond? Choosing your moment to climb over the fence and keeping low, run over to the basement. Yeah, I'm not reading all of it as you can see, he's just describing each and every action. Whose end is lost in darkness, there are no guards to be seen. Jesus, he's just screaming. Brother? Oh my god, finally! I thought she was dead, long gone. Wait a second, I just need to... Wait, what? Alright, we got it. After fiddling around for several minutes, you finally catch the right tumbler in the lock. The lock opens wide, you slide it off, and at the very moment you hear armored footsteps outside the door to the basement. Hallelujah! We're free, we're done, we've gotten out, we found our sister for so long. Hilda, God, what have they done to you? She looks normal, but I don't know, man. Though she is a prisoner, looks like she's been fed and treated quite well. I hadn't dared to hope. Was there any way I was going to go up and leave my little sister? Right now we need to get out of here and as soon as possible. There's no time to waste. You don't know where the guards was going down the corridor or when he'll return. Okay, a crowbar. Whoa, pretty modern-ish. When was a crowbar invented? Comment down below. Was it like back then? I haven't just been twiddling my thumbs in here, but even so, I wasn't strong enough to rip the bars out. How did you do it? With a spoon. Oh, amazing. Really resourceful, not gonna lie. Alright, let's go. Taking hold of the grating, you jerk it towards you, ripping out the upper bars, then you climb through the window, finding yourself in a small window, well, just below ground level. The guard walking by hears you scrabbling and comes to a stop, slowly turning his head. What the? Nope, you're not waking up, buddy boy. Come on, Hilda, let's go. Alright, where the... Oh, Savor. Didn't they tell you it's better to piss your pants and leave your post? I'm gonna have to knock him out. We need to run for it right now. You ready? Alright, let's see. You first, hurry. I mean, technically speaking, I could fight my way out of here. I'm him. Intruder! Over here, hurry! You climb quickly upwards, an arm's length away from you. A thrown spear hits the fence. They're running over. My gosh, you got them tatas, man. Holy shit. I'm not even joking. I think she got like the biggest ones in this fucking game. They're popping out. The other side, hurry. They're going to get away. Jumping down, you catch Hilda, jumps after you. Well, we got out of there like it's a slip and slide. The two of you sprint forward, spotting an alley between the houses, but heavy footsteps clatter after you. Shit! As you wind through the alleys, pulling your sister behind you. I think it's wind. As you round the next corner, you're forced to come to an abrupt halt. It's a dead end. There's nowhere left to run. Behind you, the tramp of a dozen sets of ironclad feet has nearly reached you. Damn it all. Time to taste metal, I guess. Glancing briefly back at your sister, you see that her face is pale but resolute. However, she can do nothing more than give you the semblance of an encouraging smile. The glow of torches is already visible from around the corner. Dozens of guards are moments away. There's no way you're surviving this time. Oh, a trap door? Interesting. Where are they? I saw them run in here with my own two eyes. Well, it's a dead end, genius. What do you think they did? Fly away? How should I know? How should I know, he says. I bet you're drunk again and miss where they turned. Alright. Let's see where they headed, man. Is this the end, or... Who is this mysterious stranger? You and Hilda nod in unison. The stranger motions for her to follow him and sets off into the darkness. The dark grotto is faintly lit by the dawn light. The small brook murmurs softly, the water running in its narrow channel, crystal clear, when all at once a foot plunges in and raises a murky cloud. Wait, Cornwell? He's here? Oh my god. Finally he comes to a stop, throws out his arms and begins chanting strange words in his own tongue. He's about to unleash a demon, huh? This druid fucking bastard right here. We should have lopped his head off if we ever get the chance. Holy shit, she's beautiful. Now I see. I see why the guy got turned into a simp and tried to kill his master. Where? Cornwall feels his heart in his throat but does not back down. Where's your precious book, you mean? You took it. No, I have no need for such a thing, but I know who did take it. Speak! The one who did this will regret it dearly. I can help you hunt down the thief. So be it. Ew, look, you got the devious lick. Cornwall inclines his head in assent, a sinister smirk creeping across his malicious expression. Alright everyone, that's the finale of Nightly Passions. I'll be seeing you in the sequel, Nightly Passions 2. I don't know when is that gonna ever come out. But yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for staying, and that was an ending right there. It's a cliffhanger. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Because now there's more things to come. New enemies, question marks, who was the stranger, I don't freaking know, but hey, I'm in it for the ride. So thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share to friends and loved ones. I'll be seeing you in the next episode of a different video or series. See ya. Good night. Sweet dreams.